And that is working. Yeah, that's working. Hello. How you doing? It's Hoffman here. Doing the Cody thing with the Mega Drive thing. Hello. Welcome in, Commander Keen. Thanks for the sub, mate. That's working, yeah. Pigpen Pete. Night Shift. Skynet 060. Welcome in. Who else have I got? Night Shift. Thanks for the resub, mate. Depeche Spread Point. And Llama as well. How you doing? Thanks for the sub there. 13 months, blimey, really? Wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much. Let's move that around a bit. It's really hot in here today. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. DJ Hardrich, welcome in. Yeah, do you know what? I'm actually working on stuff for Nova, which is this weekend. Hey, UK Gamer Francis, how you doing? How's that? That's looking good. It's good on the levels. Good on the levels. Good on the levels. Yeah, that's fine. That's all good. Yeah, Scorchio, UK Gamer. Yeah. I've been working on Nova stuff. A couple of tunes basically, and I'm not going to play them to you yet because I just want to save them for the impact of the party, really. So yeah, we won't be. We'll listen to them next week anyway. I'll run them through next week. But yeah, one of them is an AY tune for a platform that doesn't get very many demos. So I'll leave you to guess that. And the other one's a Pro Tracker tune for the Old School Music Compo at Nova. And I think I might have said last week that I've got something quite fun. And I can't wait for you to hear it, actually. It is, it makes me chuckle. So, hey, Prince Face, how you doing? Davros, a platform that doesn't get many demos. ShopX is, no, it's an 8-bit platform. Speaking of which, you can't see it. It's toppled over now. Hang on. There it is. Hang on. There you go. That's the Sharp. The Atari ST gets loads of demos, mate. What are you talking about? So yeah, the Sharp is going to Nova because it's getting some essential maintenance by a good friend Paul. Also, another thing that's getting essential maintenance is this, which is my MSX Turbo R. So as I had them both out and I was testing them, I thought, why don't we run some demos on this, because I haven't got any demos on the X68000 because I need to transfer them. But there are some, but I haven't dug them out yet. So we will do that. So yeah, it's hot in here. So yeah, I've got a couple of demos by Tractor and Toulouse, I think, which are my two favourite MSX2 demos. And Esau, I think, is responsible for a load of them. Neon Razor, Amiga Forever. Yeah, well, that is so loud. Hang on. Commander Keen, Vampire MSX, Daedalus, Mr. PMB, Freya 85 and 75 Crispy. Can you give Commander Keen a big old hug? All right, because he's just gifted you a tasty sub. So yeah, if you would, yeah, do that. Definitely do that. Thank you, Commander Keen. Really appreciate it. So you know how we like to start these things off. We like to start off with a few demos. I've got a couple lined up, which are going to be off the MSX. Even though it's a Turbo R, they're really only MSX2 demos. So there it is. And the beer of tonight is it's just San Miguel. So nothing that exciting. So. But when it's this hot, it's quite nice, isn't it? So let's press the button on, where is it? Nivrig! Almost a year of this. Bloody hell, look at that. That's amazing. Thanks for the sub, mate, and welcome in. I'll see you next week. That's amazing. Okay, that's going to be... can't wait. I mean, I've got to get Nova out of the way with first. Oh, God, I can't wait for you to all hear this tune, man. But you'll have to wait until Nova at the weekend, I'm sorry. So, where is that? Oh, there we go. Right, I'm going to switch this on. We're going to watch a demo on the MSX today because it's out, because that is getting refurbed and the Sharp's getting refurbed this weekend at Nova. I've no idea how much it's going to cost me, but it doesn't care because I love these machines. Oh, did you hear that? Oh dear, that's not very good. Hang on. Let me just reset that a sec. That looks like it is absolute shit. What's going on there? Hang on. Oh, I see. The S-Video. Oh my god. That's awful. We might just have to put up with that, I think. It's not a dead VDP, it's just the S-Video is output on this thing is crap. I need to get my RGB cable again. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Let's do this properly, right? Let's get that off. It's not overheated, definitely not. It's running fine, it's just, maybe if I run it, might be more reliable through. Oh, there we go. That's interesting. That's better. I must have a dodgy cable here. Alright, anyway, let's watch this. Baltac by Tractor. Oh, Jesus Christ, Ian. You're not prepared today, are you? Hang on, transform, reset. Right. there we go. I mean, it looks like absolute arse on this capture at the minute, but there you go. That's Baltac by Tractor, which is fantastic. And let me just try something here. Yeah, please, old caller. Whilst we just that was dope. Yes, Sharp Objects. It is incredibly dope. Let me just try something here, and let's see, because I've got the banding on there at the minute. So now that's correct. Okay, composite's better then. So it's just the AS video output that's absolutely shocking then. Okay, fair enough. There we go. Where am I? There I am. Hello. Let's put some tunes on whilst I just work this one out. I missed the banding already. Thank you. Right, hang on. Jesus Christ, that's hard. Okay, let's do another one, which is another banger from Tractor and Toulouse. I know, I remember this one does take quite a while to load. Oh no, we've got the banding back again. Woohoo! So it makes it. That's weird. Yeah, it needs a decent cable, doesn't it? Okay, that's awful. I wonder why that is. Anyway, we're only watching another demo, then we're going to have a look at the Mega Drive stuff. So, but hey, it's getting looked at the weekend anyway. So, well, the thing is I ran this. I had an RGB SCART cable last time I used this, and it was fine. And I haven't got that cable at the moment, so I just need to go get that cable again, I think. Good shielded cable, yeah, exactly. Yeah, these cables aren't. S-Video's rubbish, so that's what I think. And Composite's rubbish. SCART all the way, but yeah. But yeah, it was fine before. I should test it out on the TV, actually, because they don't flibble, but which is a shame. Oh, this is nearly done. It's loading. So let's do that. Composite's fine if you only have RF otherwise. Well, this is true. Oh, here we go. And I think that's the end of the demo. Yes. There we go. So there we go. That was Syntax Infinity by the mighty Tractor and Toulouse. I'm going to switch off the MSX now because basically they're both great demos, aren't they? But yeah, unfortunately my video output is absolutely shocking at the minute. But yeah, anyway, I'll get the RGB cable. It will get all that sorted out, and hopefully everything will be fantabby-dozy. So right, let's get on with the shenanigans, shall we? So no, over there we go. So yeah, Blaupunkt, welcome in. You've walked into a game dev stream, well, a dev stream, game dev, whatever. My name's Hoffman, welcome. And we're working on porting the Amiga port of Metal Gear, that's the port of the MSX version, over to the Mega Drive. So if you were on last week's stream, you will know that I was furiously copying large swathes of source code from the Amiga version into the Mega Drive. Port of a port, yes, Grayshiv, yeah. I copying swathes and swathes of code, and it kind of worked, and then it didn't, and then it kind of worked, then it didn't, and then I spent another day off stream just finishing that and basically porting the rest of it over. There's a bunch of stuff that's currently stubbed off, so anything that does any drawing. Mad Pew, Mega Drive, didn't know that was one of the platforms you work on. I don't. I'm working on this Mega Drive port because Francis, a good friend of mine, used to dev on the Mega Drive and kept telling me how great a platform it is. So I thought I'd pick Metal Gear and bring that to the Mega Drive because then I could learn the hardware and also get Metal Gear on the Mega Drive. Well, it is. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you, Francis. I think it's fantastic hardware. I think it's brilliant. So yeah, I'm a convert. I think it's great. Yeah. So yeah, I love it. I think it's brilliant. Right. So since the last stream, what a nice project. Quite an undertaking jumping in right to porting. Well, the thing is, Mad Pew, is that I ported the Amiga version. I ported the MSX version to the Amiga, so I already know the code base really well, and it's all in 68,000 anyway. So, like about 80 to 90% of the code that we've pulled in to the Mega Drive version it's just been copy and paste, and it just works. And I'll demonstrate this now, right? So, let's just build it. There's no sound at the minute. That's a discussion for many weeks into the future. It takes a long time to build, though, man. This is amazing, right? So long. Right. So yeah. So since last week, copied in the rest of the code for actors and everything else, right? Fixed up a couple of bugs in terms of the tile allocation for when it unpacks a room, right? Lots of Amiga Mega Drive ports in the back today, so I would guess it's that a lot of Amiga stuff did just work on the Mega Drive. As long as, well, visually, no, but game logic, yeah. It should just work, and this is proof it does just work, right? Okay, so I'm going to run this now. Let's just make this a bit bigger so you can see what's going on. Right, so it looks like nothing's happening, right? It's a black screen, right? But I'm just going to leave it, right? So it's supposed to be drawing the menu here. Yeah, trademark, yeah. And look! That's doing stuff that's completely stubbed off at the minute. That draws like an item you collect. And then he disappears. I'm not sure why he disappears there. And he kills that guy down there, and then he reappears again. And then that's going back to the menu. So it's not cleared the screen properly. Oh, no worries, Ice Dragon D. Invisibility suit, yeah, so you can't even see where you are yourself, right? Right, so if I leave this running, right, what you'll see is that it'll do the second, I think there's two gameplay reels that it runs in its attract mode, right? So I think if we leave it, it should, he says. I swear it did. It did it the other day. I haven't touched any code since. I'm just going to leave it. I swear it did yesterday. No, not yesterday. It didn't. Oh, there we go. Bam. Okay, so that disappears. Then he disappears again. Okay, picks up an item there. And then he has a bit of a fight and then it dies. Rule of thirds. Looks like fun music stuff is happening. It's not music stuff, but yeah. So as you can see, the game is basically running, right? So the menu is working stuff in the background. After a certain amount of time, it runs into an attraction mode, which now plays. And then after the timer's run out on that, it goes and goes back to the menu, waits for an exorbitant amount of time. What was that? Short Burst ID, thanks for the follow. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. So, so not really sure what we want to do next, other than maybe fix that sprite bug, right? Yeah, the black screen's supposed to be the menu. The menu is all driven. So there's two screens actually. There's a Konami logo screen, which is it's basically built on a copper list. So it's very, hey Cobotron, how you doing, man? So the Konami screen that pops up, that is it's a copper list routine, so it doesn't work at all on the Mega Drive. So there's no drawing routines for that at all yet. The main menu, again, is all drawn with the blitter and the CPU, and all the text is driven by that, so none of that works yet, so that all needs porting. But the main game, is when it goes when it renders a screen and moves all the actors around, that's all working, right? So I think one of these keys will actually start a game, and then we'll really... There you go. I've started a game. Hey Doctor, how you doing? And that'll do a call. And then it's supposed to go to the radio at this point, and then do a message. So I wonder if we leave this long enough, it might come back. Or unless we can hit some buttons and skip. Maybe, I don't know. It's obviously doing stuff. You can see the raster time being used there, so... I don't know if this is actually doing anything. Hey Andy, how you doing, mate? So yeah, basically when you start the game, that's where it gets stuck at the moment. I kind of want to go and have a look at that sprite bug that we've got in that intro section, because that'd be good. So I think we'll look at that first, because that should be easy to... We should be able to... feeling spannered ill. Oh, still smiling though, mate. You always are. I've run out of beer already. It's only half past. Right, let's build it again. I don't know why I'm building it again. This is pointless. Here we go. Right, so what we can actually do is if we take that out, right... Now this is an interesting one. Dark Ravo? Ravo? Yeah, we'll go with Ravo. Hey AJP0, how you doing, mate? So, I've taken that little bit out, right? And what this will do is this will now allow me to control, you'll see now, allow me to control the demo. Which is going to be helpful, actually, to find out what this bug is. See? Okay, there's only one dog there. It's supposed to be two. Why is that? That's weird. There's something weird going on there. Okay. It'll kick me out in a minute. So this is the screen I want to find out what the hell's going on. Oh! Okay, and then it stops because we ran out of time. So let's find out what's going on there. I think it's probably the idea. Man, look, there's so much code in it now. This is ridiculous. Zemich, welcome in. Right, so where do we start then? So we're going to need to use Exodus to do the debug, which is so painful compared to the Amiga setup that I have. But this is where we are. So let's go and have a look at the sprite system. Okay, load. Right, so it's a sprite live count. Right, so that's a sprite live count. And that moves that into this. So once it does the move Q0 into D6, yeah. Bob live count to D7, yeah. Okay. That's correct sprite table, okay. Oh. Oh no, okay. Sprite live count. Okay, so D6. Okay, so remember what this does now. So basically out of the Bob structures that I've got, it walks through them. If they're hidden, then it just skips to the next one. Gets the new pointer, tests that, moves X and Y in, adds the main screen offset. Yeah. Moves that into there, size config, tile ID. Okay, yeah. And then the Y, yeah, okay. So that's all the Mega Drive. This the 4 parameters for a Bob. Sorry, a sprite. Okay, and then it adds on to that, so that's the live count, and then moves that into the live count. So what else uses that? Which is this, which loads the sprites to VRAM. Okay, so let's find out. Okay, there we go. I've got an address in memory where it's going to be. So what we now need to do, what I really want is for someone to basically port all of the amazing debugging tools that with the Amiga assembly set up, and then port them for Visual Studio Code onto the Mega Drive. That'd be really helpful. Hey Polpo, how you doing? Sega! Yes, welcome in. Thanks for the sub, mate. Much love. So DevTools, Exodus. Yes. Okay. Right. So yeah. Okay, let's open up my workspace, which is this is so finicky. /code/megagear debug.xml. Whoa, that is a bit full. Let's see if we can shrink that down a touch and make this a bit more usable. Okay, don't mind the screen being small. That's fine. Okay, so let's just save workspace. Oh, it's in there now, is it? Okay, fine. We'll save it in there. Okay. Didn't realise I'd done that. Breakpoint. New breakpoint. And I want that address there. Yeah. I don't want to enable it yet. Let's just open up the ROM. C:/code/megagear/ just checking there's no questions. Thalamoose, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I've got no, I'll take that offline. Oh god, did I just say that? There's a GDB interface. What I need is someone to do the bit between Visual Studio Code and the GDB interface. Yeah, slap. There we go, yeah. Sorry. Really sorry. I will never say that again. Anyway, right, on to the important stuff here. Okay, right. So, yeah. So we can move that over there, that's fine. Okay. It's going to be fun. Let's see if we can capture this. Wait for it to do its thing. Okay. There we go. Enable. Right. So, I can't see... Oh, I don't know why Exodus puts these bloody lines in the way as well. It's so frustrating. I swear I cleared all of this. But yeah, I can see it. Get the I feel loads of these from Microsoft back in the day. Oh my god, I just to rid myself of them. Yes. Okay. Right. So where are we in terms of code? Right, there we are. So let me just pull up the code on the other side. So that is load sprites to VRAM. So we should have, in theory, we should have 3 sprites because we've got 2 enemies and Snake, right? So let's see. So that is VDP data into A6. Yeah. Set sprite. Okay. Set VRAM right. Yeah. Okay. That's setting the address of where we're going to write the VRAM to. That gets the sprite buffer, which we've already prepared, and the sprite live count into D5. Now this is the key point. It says 3. Okay, so it's definitely got the right number of sprites in the buffer, right? Because there's 2 enemies and Snake, so that's good. I can't see chat at the moment because I'm looking at my code on the other screen. Hang on. VIP DJ. Yeah. Can you paste that link again for us, DJ Hardrich? Please, 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 please. It might turn into a dev environment setup stream instead. Right, let me just try and get this bug first. I'll be back to the chat in a sec. Right, so that's definitely the right number. Right, step into that. So sub Q1 from D5, which means D5 is now 2. Yep. Move that into E6. Okay, and then yeah. All.w D5 to D0. Yeah, 2, 1. Okay. D6. Okay, so let's just look at that code again. Okay, so I think this is all to do with the link thing, isn't it? Okay, so okay, see, that is what the problem is then, isn't it? Okay, let me try something out here. D5, so that is doing that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just move Q/0 into D4, right? D4 is not used for anything, is it? No, sure isn't actually. Let's just move 1 into there, right? And let's all.wd4 to that, right? Let's see what that does instead. And let's have a quick look at this. Genesis code. Genesis code. Is Visual Studio extension for the extension is correct for use with SDGK or Mars Dev projects. Correct handle 6 for more information. Okay, features compile command. I'm not interested in that. Run command. You can use an emulator like Gens to run and test your game. Clean, compile and run. I'm not, but yeah, I'd rather just, yeah, I've got my setup for that. I just want run. Okay. Not, I don't care about the rest of that stuff, but alternative make file. I don't care about any of that stuff. It's just the running that I'm interested in. To use this, you need SDGK installed, GenDev, okay, or MarsDev projects on your system and configure. Okay, that is going to be okay. Okay. Genesis code. I don't want to. Yeah. What I want is just to be able to run the debug, right? And set breakpoints. Okay, I might have a look at that later. Okay, so anyway, what we're trying to do here is trying to debug what's wrong with my sprite disappearing, and I think it's to do with the link information, right? Come on, yeah. Right, so I've just told it to, so what we'll end up with now is like sprites that just get stuck on the screen, I think. Okay, I have to wait. Link, not snake. No, Link. I know, still one of them's missing. Okay. Come down here. That's interesting. So, this might be to do with the layers. Okay, and it's finished. Missing link, yes. So, there is a section in the documentation for the Mega Drive about linked sprites, which I didn't really read very well. So we might have to go and read that to actually properly understand it first, and then see what we're actually supposed to be doing there. Right, I've run out of beer anyway, so I need to just go back. I won't be gone long. Wife's gone out, so yeah, I'll grab a beer and then I'll be back shortly. Give me a mo. Okay, hello. So, beer has been acquired. And I think we need to read some documentation because this is actually... just the man. Murder mystery. Yeah, I'm murdering my own code base, Rich. Yeah. Remind me that I need your address Friday morning. So, hey Banjo Guy Ollie, how you doing? I don't even know whether to call you Clary or Ugh. I don't know, but either way, you're most welcome. So the thing I'm trying to wrestle with is okay. So that's move.w, 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 and then move.l. Unless, I mean, that can't be causing a problem because we're showing at least 2 sprites, right? So it's got to be the link number because stuff starts going weird. Yurg866 is preferred thing in the scene realms. Okay, well, what about in these realms? Hey Daniel, how you doing, mate? Oh god, this cold beer is really nice on a hot day like this. Let's go back to Exodus a sec. This counts as scene. Alright, yeah, fair enough. Oh, well, Eric, if I bump into you at a demo party, I will mention you. You're not incrementing the link ID in the loop. I wasn't, no. I was actually using the counter here so that the last one was 0 and then that would shut it off. Because that's how I read the documentation the other day. So you could have the link numbers going from top to bottom, and then that I thought that would work, but it didn't. So that's why I'm doing this one here. Does it need to go up then, and then the last one needs to be 0? Is that how it works? Oh, this is why I do these streams. Right, I gotcha. So it needs to start at 1. Okay. Right, I gotcha. Right, so we're going to do that. Add q.w1 to d4, right? Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to test.w d5. B&E not done, right? Let's just do a little bit of hackery here. That's how I do it, at least. Okay, that's fine. And then what we'll do is we'll move Q0 into D4, and then that'll OR. Okay, it'll do for now. Mega Cake, please ignore. For some reason, I wasn't following you anymore. I mean, that rhymes, but we're here now. It's fine. It's no bother. It's all good. Right. Oh, yeah, so if you just joined us, the update from last week is I ported the rest of the code across. And now it's currently showing the Konami logo. And now it's currently probably about now showing the main menu. Oh, and then here we go. Yes! Fucking yes! Look at that! What's happened there? Oh, that's not right, is it? Flibble, you son of a gun. Okay, and then okay. So yeah, so all of the actor code is now ported, right? So the enemies are just working, which is great. Who needs a menu? Well, you need a menu to select which version of the game you want to run, because there's original European release, remix release, which is a retranslation of the Japanese version, the original Japanese version, and a Spanish version. So yeah, it does. We do kind of need a menu, and it's part of the game. So that's all fun stuff that we'll start getting to. So So it goes up, 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 up. So do I need to write an additional one in? So that's a good point. We could do it that way, right? Let's try this. Right, so rather than doing that, I'm reaching the 32,700 channel points. I hope there are unsigned. Yes. Well, Outruns are 1.337 million. So, okay, let's try something here, right? So D4, we'll start at 1, blah, blah, blah. And then what we'll do is here, in fact, all we'll do is we'll move Q0 into D0, move.longward D0 into A6. So what we'll effectively do is at the end of the list, we'll just throw a dead sprite in, right, with an ID of 0. And let's see if that makes a difference. Okay. Okay. Only 1.314 million to go, yeah. Okay. No, we've lost one. We've lost one. Okay, we're kind of back to square one, aren't we? Oh, that's why, because I'm an idiot. Hang on, add q.w1 to d4. Okay. With nulled coordinates. There probably is. But let's see what this does. I just read in the documentation that as soon as the link ID becomes 0, then it basically that denotes the end of the sprite table. Let's have a quick look then. Let's see what this does. Okay, that's good. That seems solid. Let's see if we can get detected. Come on, someone. Come on, start shooting. That looks really good. That looks like we fixed it. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, okay, well that works. As you keep the loop intact and after write is 0 in the last sprite written. Yeah, perfect. We were thinking on the same lines then, Eric. But I do this in memory and then DMA it over. You do it directly into VRAM. I do at the moment, yeah. I haven't done any blast processing yet. I'm waiting for that. Honestly, I don't think I'd need to do any. I don't think I'm ever going to need to push anything that quickly across, right? Because the original game had loads and loads of frame time free on the 500, and this isn't going to be harassed by bitplane DMA, audio DMA, Blitter DMA, and Sprite DMA. So all of the DMA is gone. So the CPU is going to run at a blistering rate, and it's all sprites anyway. So, well, that's really interesting. It's working. So we need to work out what we're going to do next. It's a tickle faster as well. Yeah, there is a good point. Although, and to be fair as well, the game also ran it at 60 hertz on a 500 on an Amiga 500, and it still didn't slow down. So I think we're good. So the question is, you have nothing to. Oh, I've got plenty to do. So I wonder whether it's worth looking at the code that the intro's doing. Let's just see if we can trigger some more of this. Look, I can punch as well, look, see? So cool. The game's kind of working there, which is great. Come on, find me. Ah, right, there is one thing I do need to... Okay, so you can see that there. You see the ordering is incorrect. So I do need to switch that round. So that's Bob's sort, isn't it? So let's fix that. Bob's sort, which is there. Bob White end. Okay, that's fine. BLE. Now I can never remember. Is that a? I've got to pull up my thing here. So what I'm going to do here is basically just reverse the sorting of the Bobs, right? So it's the other way around, and then that should work for this. So easy 68k traps, tricks and traps, and then this. I should have this printed somewhere. BLE is assigned. Okay, that's interesting. Less than or equal to. So I want assigned. So it's just BGE. Okay, so let's just switch that to a BGE. If you change the RAM, you can happily clock your MD at 30 megahertz. No problem. Oh, that's amazing. Zero application for it, but yeah, that is amazing. Okay, so now we're just going to test the... we should have the ordering in terms of which sprites go on the screen correctly now. There is actually application for it. Okay, I want to see it. So he should be... Yay! Look at that! That is brilliant. Okay. Oh, Mega Drive has a 3D FPS shooters that really need it. Okay, we got the ordering right now. Perfect. Okay. Oh, now we need to... Oh, this is all... It's all fixing too quickly today. We need to spend some time. Bob live count. So that would just order them like that. That's fine. The Mega Drive has an officially licensed port of Duke Nukem 3D that only came out in Brazil. The progress we have. Yeah, the progress is because the code works, right? So, question is what do we do next, right? I would like... look, excellent. Yeah. I'd like to get the game start to work so that it doesn't get stuck. We might be able to just patch that up because I know it goes into the radio and then never comes out again, which is, I'm pretty sure, what's happening. Okay, the game starts. Because it goes over to there, goes up, pops out the water, then a call comes in, and then it switches to the radio, right? And then it won't ever come out of that. So let's have a look at the intro sequence. Intro scene, isn't it? Okay. Game logic. Oh my god, this thing is so... I forgot how patched up this bloody thing was. Intro scene status. Okay. Next intro scene. Okay. Okay, we can probably skip some of this then. So what we'll do, let's have a look then. So, intro scene 1. Okay, diving left, emerge, waiting, okay, yeah, waiting, start the entrance, submerge, yeah, okay, dive left, yeah, dive north, emerge and face right, yeah, next intro scene, yeah, wait, yeah. Draw radio screen. Okay, so what we're going to do... is we're just going to draws radio. So this is never going to work because all the radio stuff's completely shot. Monsters Go Boom. To be fair, most of this is the original comments from the Manuel Pazos disassembly, which I kept obviously in the 68,000 version. Some of the stuff that I've written that I haven't commented, which is probably more problematic, if I'm honest. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna okay. So that's gonna wait, and then it's gonna move one into a radio call. Count VQ moves it. Interesting count. That's weird. Okay, test it. VQ 5B. Okay. So what we're gonna do is two speeds there. Okay, yeah. That's two different weight speeds. That's interesting. Count. So we tested. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cheat, right? It's gonna add q.bit / 3 to intro scene status, right? In fact, let's just add 2 to it, right? And then RTS, right? So let's do this as a to-do dirty hack to skip the damn radio. Okay. Fuck me. Come on. Right, let's see if this actually gets into the game now. I suppose what I should do is just start with the Konami logo, right? But never mind. That's very specifically Amiga the way it's designed here. But let's see if we can skip the radio, we can probably start playing the game. Even though half the stuff's going to be broken. Okay, that doesn't seem to have worked. So 5, signal up. Okay, we need to go a lot further than that then. Exit radio. This interesting 9. Okay. So exits radio, Bob clear, blah 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 blah. Oh, then moves in a plane. Okay. Okay. So let's say we just want to go straight into. Actually, we want to do that, don't we? Okay, so where's my hack? Okay. Whoa, shit, nope. Okay, yeah. And then what we're going to do is, what we're going to do instead, actually, is go, let's jump index. We want to go to, is it 9? Or 8? 9. Okay, so that is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's move 8 into that instead, right? So rather than adding 2, let's move .bit 8 into there. And let's see if this will skip the radio section. Okay, run. Right. Oh shit, I need to actually tell it to start the game. I don't know what button it is yet. Vampire MSX, you hope the original PSG tunes will... I mean, it depends on whether the SN is a little too different to the AY, unfortunately. Oh, okay. That's not started the game, has it? Oh, no, it has. Okay. Mostly that it's crazy high pitch. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, we're playing. We can play the game now. Look at that. Oh, bugger me. Okay, I'm picking up an item there. It's showing me text. Okay, I'm going to kill someone now as well. Look, watch. You ready? Wait for him. Yeah! There's another item there that I'm picking up, but obviously it doesn't draw the items on screen at the minute, so I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet. Yeah, you just finished doing that, that's fine. So yeah, I've picked up card 1. Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. Look, this wasn't... It's like the bulk of the game is there now, right? It's just all the ancillary stuff. Holy shit. This is amazing. My problem is, right, is that I'm not going to get very far because I've got no button to get into the oh, but the door, okay, so we're not drawing the doors either. I've been tempted to have the environment shadows change the player palette. Oh, I could do that on this as well. The problem is, I've got... Okay. Yeah, F3 is obviously... That's not an option on... that's not an option on the Mega Drive. So, actually, we do need some extra mapping to get to a screen that won't work, but that's fine. Anyway, let's see how much further we can get. That's providing I don't get caught. Okay. Oh, no, it's all working. I picked up all the stuff there. I don't care about them spotting me. It's fine. You can just skip past them here. Yeah. Hey, look. Oh, shit. No, they have spotted me. Okay. Wait for it. Off they go. Oh, we hit an exception. Look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm like... I'm really impressed how much of that works so far, considering that's pretty much just copying, pasting, and then adding an extra layer on top for the sprites in the tile map. That's flipping great. So, dead cool, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Monsters Go Boom, the progress was basically copying all the coding. The code works, right? It's just visually stuff's not going to work, and obviously that is doing something that is going hideously wrong. That should work. Oh, that's probably crashing because we need to set a checkpoint. Maybe, I don't know. All manner of reasons why that's crashing. So I suppose we need to decide what we're gonna do next. So yeah. Ants on a postcard. Text boxes. No, Francis. I want to sit in a cold, dark room and think about that for a good long while first. And a horrendously programmed huge sprite. Yeah, but it'll be quite a huge sprite on this as well. Okay, so let's think about this a minute. maybe the Konami logo is a good one to go for, right? Because it's Are you using the window layer? No, not at all. I don't think I'll need to either. I think I can just get away with creating what I was thinking of doing is for the text layer on top. It's just creating a like a tile bitmap area. How many tiles would I need? So how much that's a good question, right? If I was going to do a tile overlay for the whole screen, right? I'm only using one plane at the moment, so I switched it off. So the these edge bits here and down here and all around here, it's got a tile ID that text area is usually UI in it. Well, yeah, there's no UI on it. It's an overlay. So you might be thinking of SNES. I don't know. So that's a good question, right? How much VRAM is that going to take if we do that? Okay, so it's tiles _ x. It's just a question, isn't it, right? Tiles x, so it's 32 times 24 times 32, isn't it? 32 bytes, isn't it? Yeah. That's quite a lot of VRAM. 256 or 320 wide, yeah. Mega Gear is it's 320 mode, but only 256 pixels are used. Correct, and there's a reason for that. Because in 256 wide, you get less sprites, and it stretches the screen. Yeah, MSX is 256 max across. Yeah. Squishy. Yeah. I don't like it. I took one look at it and then went, no, I don't want to use that. And then someone said, oh, you get less sprites. I'm like, well, I definitely don't want to use that. Why would you want less sprites? I need some get outs, all right? So, okay. 24K out of 64 is a lot to lose, actually, isn't it? So that may not be the answer. Okay, so let's so what we'll do, let's get a new window up and let's open up AmiGear. Let's just have a look and see what we're doing here, because I reckon you only need the non-blank tiles. This is true. I think the Konami logo, yeah, I think you're right. This is why I'm pulling this up, right? So let's have a look. Let's see what we got. Okay. And then what do? Do we fade out after that? I am thinking about doing a stream where I try and play this again from start to finish. Let's have a look at the HUD as well. It's interesting watching this play on its own like this. You can't. No, the original MSX version doesn't have a Konami intro logo sound, so. Grashev, without save states, MG1's easy. Once you know where everything is. Flipboard. Oh no. Can we also just take a moment to just appreciate the variable width font as well? Because that that is going to be fun. So, yeah. Text boxes. No, we're not doing that. Chicken. Yeah, I am a chicken. I'm not doing that yet. I am going to see if we can remember how we built the Konami logo, though. Draw Konami logo. So what does draw Konami logo actually do then? Draw the Konami logo, yes, exactly. So I'm looking at, oh, okay. So this is why none of the colours work. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's why there's no Konami palette at the start. Okay, so can you get ChatGTP to write it? Nifrig. I gave it a piece of VB code today and told it to write it in C# for me so that I could read it easier. I feel terrible, but you know, like it's just a small function. My life is a lie. Yes. They are the colours though, that's correct. So, use the tools available, exactly, yes. Hey, Rich, I'm going to meet you next weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. I always assumed it was FFF. Yeah, but that's Vampire MSX. Remember, the MSX palette is the same as the Sega Mega Drive, right? It's only 512 maximum colours, right? The Amiga is 4096. So everything's just bit shifted up. So I think that's just a terrible choice on my part there. Because that's a custom palette that I built. So it should be FFF, really, but you know. It's the Konami logo was the first thing I did when I did this. Excellent, Rich. You're going to have such a fantastic time. I can't wait to meet you. For that, it's the same as the Game Gear, yeah. Okay, so the answer to this really is I don't know how that works. Intro planes, right. What is it actually doing to that? That's the question. Okay, yeah. Oh, God knows why it uses the same. That's a terrible piece of code. That's from the original. So Konami logo. D0 to A0. Oh, I plan to copy D0. Okay. Oh. No, that still doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's just loading that in. So that's just the init phase. Oh, hang on. I think I missed it. Francis, there will be a next year, don't worry. Unless, of course, Rory says, no, I can't be doing with this anymore. If there's some kind of drama that happens this year, then he might not do it again next year, but I very much doubt that. I'm sure it'll go swimmingly like it always does. Okay. Can I look at my logo offset? Okay. Logo start. CP intro height. Okay. Ah, man, I have made that complicated, haven't I? Right. So, how do we do this then? So basically we just need to throw away all of that. Flibble, I am. So if you're there, I will see you there. No, I apologise in advance to Francis. Oh! Hang on, that's fucking dead easy. Let's just look at it again. Oh, it's just... Oh, man, there's got... Right, so this is a question for you Mega Drive devs. So, that's got to be super easy to do, right? First of all, we need that graphic, right? Right, I thought it did something with the things there, but all it does is it actually just reveals it downwards, right? Let's just run it again. Hang on. Yeah, that's literally all it does. Okay, that's fine. Right, so important thing to do now is to get some tile graphics, which is going to be interesting. I wonder if I've got an IFF of that, because that would make life a lot fucking easier. That's quite easy. Monsters Go Boom. Good. I'm sure it will be. I'm guessing we need to use a vertical blank. No, horizontal interrupt. And then switch the screen off. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick BRB. Yeah, because I've run out. So I should be back in a sec. Oh, if you can tell me another way, I don't really want to touch that. Right, BRB. Hang on. Ah, I like that one. That is good. Yeah, we'll try that. Right, okay. That's been really interesting, actually, seeing the different options that we can have there. Yeah, just have white tiles or sprites, and then just unpack the logo to some dynamic tiles. So he's saying that without knowing how the MD works, but I assume it would. I think I like the idea of the sprites, right? Because I don't really want to muck about with another interrupt. I want to leave... If I can leave the horizontal interrupt alone for this, that would be good. So I like the idea of if we can just get this as a tile map, its own unique tile map or a set of tiles, right? So, right, first things first. Second scrolling layer, you could do that as well, yeah. White tiles is the easiest, yeah. just doing 4 long and 1 high, right? It's dead easy. So yeah, right. So first things first, do I still have the IFF that I built for this thing? How many gear? That's a good question. Star.iff. What have we got? Oh, Jesus Christ. Konami logo.iff. Okay, let's get graphics 2 up. What's that open for? Oh, no. Can't listen to that yet. .64s by 64s. Oh, yeah, actually, they would need to be 4 tall, wouldn't they? Anyway, let's have a look. See if we can. Let's have a look at this. Graphics 2. There it is. Okay, let's just have a quick look and see what's what. Ho 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 ho! Perfect. Okay. Right. So it doesn't need to be that wide, does it? So, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to save that as PNG, right? PNG. Assets MISC. Konami logo. PNG. Save. It didn't even crash. Bloody hell, look at that. Death Boy! How the devil are you, Scott? I shall be seeing you soon as well. Davros, that should be graphics 2, because I've not had a single application crash so much on my system than graphics 2. So, this on the other hand, stable as a rock. Okay, so let's find out what the hell I am actually doing. C/code/ it won't be in Mega Gear, it'll be an AMI gear. Assets /MISC, right? Because I haven't pulled all of the assets across. So I'm going to ask the chat room a very important question very soon, right? That shouldn't be alpha. I want that as white. Christ, you can tell I don't know how to use a paint package. Properties. Indexed. Transparency, color. No. Okay. No. So I don't know how to use paint packages. The alpha is just the color, but oh yeah, of course. Right, there we go. RGB. Oh, for fuck's sake. Me screen one lower when editing RGB. No, that's right. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you son of a... God, I fucking hate paint packages. Send me the damn file. Look, I don't do graphics, man. I'm a coder, alright? I'm just going to keep doing this just to upset you now, aren't I? Booking a flight. And I've got a better idea, right? Sprite. Here we go. Yeah, that's fine. Canvas size sprite. Canvas size. Okay. Okay, let's just sort this out first. So how many? Oh, I think we can get away with that. Well, let's have a look then. Sprite size. No, canvas size, sorry. Okay, let's just... Okay, yeah, we want that. Okay, and that is as best as that'll do. Oh man, why is that like 1 pixel out? That is so annoying. So that's, is that an 8x8? Or is that 16x16? 16x16, so... Francis, move Konami. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not a purist here. Okay. I'm not moving the R. I'll do that though. So okay, okay, sprite size. Okay. No, canvas size. For fuck's sake, Ian. Canvas size. Okay. Oh, that's a nice round even number now, isn't it? Look at that. There we go. Yeah. Fuck Konami. Okay, save. That's fine. Okay, that's all I want now. Right, so I can actually go back to GraphX2. This is why I have both of these things here at the same point. Okay, so actually what I need is okay, that's got a set. Okay, so okay, C/code. Well, just that's there anyway. Okay, that's fine. We can roll with that. That's fine. So crash proper. No, you don't get blue screen. If you'll know if a blue screen of death happens, because the whole stream will disappear. Assets, misc, yeah. Konami logo.png. There we go. Okay, that's fine. That's perfect. Right, so see you soon, Death Boy. I'm hoping you've got an entry for the track music competition, right? I have. It's a bit special. Can't wait to show you all. Right, so question to the Mega Drive devs in the chat. What's a good tool for converting graphics, Mega Drive graphics, and getting a color palette out and stuff? How do we do that? First of all, let's also let's fix that white, shall we? There we go. Beautiful. You have your own tools. I mean, that's what I've got for most of this stuff. But I want to do like there's a few like situations to you know, where I just want to do like a couple of bits. I'd rather not go into the whole rigmarole. I suppose I could actually. MD Tools. Someone did mention this. Graphic Tools. MD Tyler. Okay. Sound Tools. Oh god, no. That's going to be interesting. Okay. Converts PNG. Okay, this is exactly what we want, right? Oh fucking. Is there no? Is there not a Windows build somewhere? MD Tools, the Windows build. Command line to compile a C. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hang on. Okay. I mean, we could code it, right? I've got all the bits and pieces for that. Oh, hang on. C/DevTool. Oh, DevTools. What about YYChar? I wonder if that'll do it. Okay, file, open, ROM image. Nope. Got an import option in here. Of course not. Only ever rolled my own, had to create secret levels for MD and snares, took source image and create characters, removing duplicates, flips, etc. Yeah. That might be the best option here, to be honest, because then at least I've got my own graphics conversion tool, right? This won't do it. This definitely won't do it. There's no import option. You can't pull in a PNG and then spit out some characters. So that's definitely a no-go. For future MD SNES games, I mean, you do have a point there. And I've got some nib tools anyway. So let's go and have a look and see what we got. Right. Let's get that. Okay, Mega Gear Tile Conv. I bet this hasn't got the image tools in it. Which means I have to pull that in. Yeah, it hasn't. How did I get the current graphics in? I took the Amiga binaries and converted them from planar into 4-byte chunky pixels. That was the most sensible thing to do in this scenario because a whole heap of stuff, after looking at the conversion tools I wrote for Metal Gear for the Amiga, there's like a ridiculous amount of like files that then go into like combining stuff. So it takes all the MSX sprites that are like dual layer sprites and then combines and then turns them into graphics. So VIC-20 port next. Yeah, I mean it does make sense at that point. Because basically everything like turned into a bob, right? Which is just like, it doesn't matter what size it was, which does create like a small handful of issues with about 5 of those bits of graphics, but we haven't even got to those yet. Okay, so let's start by adding a class to this thing, right? In fact, let's go and have a look. When was the last? Seekanoid's probably best, isn't it? Code / Seekanoid tools, Seco tools, Seco tools, image tool, there we go. It's probably got all manner of crap in it, that, hasn't it? I'm looking at it, you can't see what's going on. Jesus Christ, some of my code's an absolute mess. Okay, add class, image tool. Okay, let's see what we've actually got in here. Okay, well, Okay, this has got so much crap in it. Okay, that ain't gonna build for crap, is it? Oh, that should do. Okay, this shouldn't be. This will be easy to fix. Okay, so add a reference. Yep. System.drawing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that should get rid of the 174 hours. Let's see how. Using. Yep. Okay. File. Okay, that's because we haven't got system.io. Yeah. Image lock mode. What's that? System.drawing.imaging. Yeah. Marshall doesn't exist because that's system interopt. Yeah. Bob doesn't exist. Bob does not exist. Okay. Let's get points anyway. That's Seeker specific, so we can ditch that. Don't care about that. XML document set map. What the hell? Okay, we can have that, but we don't need that either, do we? Okay, unsafe code. Yeah. Okay. Properties. Application. Security, is it? No. Signing. Build. Allow unsafe code. There we go. Build. Hey! Brilliant. Right. So, let's just do piece of hacky crap. Static. Void. Konami. Right. Okay. Let's call that. Get rid of that. Okay. So var image tool equals new image tool. Cool. And what funky things have I got in here? Image tool dot empty image, get image. Okay. Index image to index. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's basically what I need, and that takes a bitmap image. Okay, which is great. I've got a bitmap loader somewhere, haven't I? Image tool dot bitmap loader. No, that's stored somewhere else. Poor Bob. Yeah, I know. Where's the freaking bitmap loader then? Is that in here separately? No, that should be in there. You'd have thought by now I would have public class bitmap loader. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I'm being an idiot. Bitmap loader, there we go. Load bitmap, there we go. From a file name. Okay, cool. Right, we're getting somewhere. So, where do we put that? Seeker tools? No. Okay, we don't need that anymore. We've got all the things that we need here. ccom/code/ amigear /assets /misc. Okay, Konami logo PNG. There we go. Code Megagear. Assets, new folder. We could put this in MISC, right? MISC. Yeah. Bam. Okay. So this is what we call super hacky. We'll say bitmap loader, and we'll load that from this file with this completely and utterly hard-coded path. So don't at me. Hard-coded path. Yeah. There we go. Right. Var. Logo equals that, right? So image tool dot image to indexed, right? Logo. Right, and that returns me a byte, so that's indexed logo, right? Yeah, I know. I love doing a hard-coded path on stream. I know that some of you more professional coders don't like that kind of thing. And I don't care. Okay, cool. So we now have an index logo. If we look at this set of bytes, so that's background, 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 color. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we should get some different colors, different numbers in here eventually. Okay. I pretend to not see this. There's got to be another number in it. Ah, there we go. There's the other bits of the Konami logo. Beautiful. Right, okay. So, I suppose the question is, we now need to turn that into... it's what we call boilerplate, all right? Come on, guys. You've all done it. Don't give me this nonsense. Yeah. I'm not bothered about XY flips. We've got loads of ROM left, so I could not bother with that, but I don't like the idea of storing blank tiles for no reason. That seems completely pointless. So, embrace chaos. Yeah, I'm pretty good at doing that. So what we need then is we need another function in here, sorry. We'll chuck it in the image tool because that's a sensible thing to do, even though it's filled with crap. Public. That's Vampire MSX. That's essentially what we're going to do. But the huge white block will be sprites. Our problem is that we've got no graphics conversion tools at the moment, so public void. Indexed to MD tiles, right? So let's get that as indexed, and I need to know what the width and the height is. Okay. Actually, we could do that. We could do that straight from an image, right? Yeah, let's do that, right? Let's have both options, right? So what does that return us there? That returns us a bitmap. Okay. So let's say that is a bitmap instead, right? And as image. Okay. And then what we'll do some sensible stuff at least. Okay. Lost where that is now. There we go. So we don't need a width and a height with that. That's fine because that can do that. That can load. Actually, no, that's not right. Okay, no, that's fine. Right. Okay, so index the tile. So what we want. Oh no, I've got it. Right. There we go. Whoop, too far. Yeah, okay. Equals image. Index to image, yeah, that's fine. Index logo, and then what we do is we call that with indexed logo, then image.width, then image.height. Cool. So actually, let's go back to our program. So let's do that. Yeah. Beautiful. That should be correct. Why is that giving me... Oh yeah, you can't assign a void. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. You could just skip writing empty tiles. Yeah, that's a good point. That would be a quick and easy way to do it, wouldn't it? Yeah. We also need to output a tile map for this thing as well, though, right? Davros, you're absolutely right, yeah. Are you off now? Finishing off things for Nova. Excellent. Yeah, quick first pass. That's a good idea. Well, I like to do all the things that require loads of CPU time. Okay, so... Okay, first check first is if width 8 is not equal to 0. I'm going to spell width. Okay. Throw new exception. Fuck off width. Okay. And then height. Fuck off height. Right, there we go. Right, okay, so that's our check. Latest about. I'll see you on. I'll see you next weekend. This weekend. Jesus, I keep getting confused over what's what. Francis, if you're at all upset, mate, you are off to Croatia very shortly. So, which you'll have a lovely time in 30-degree heat. That's proper exception handling. Yes, it is. I know. Right, so let's think this through then. So we've got an indexed byte array now. So we want to pick 8x8s up. And let's do that from left to right. That seems to be the sensible way to do it, even though the sprites are the other way. Got to run No Age Comatron. What's the time? Oh, bloody, we're nearly at the end, really. And I want to get on with my other tune, so... let's see if we get a list of bytes out of this bloody thing first. Right. So, var tile count equals width divided by 8 multiplied by... Okay, this is just for my own... I don't think I actually need to do this. Height divided by 8, right? I don't think you even need that. So... let's rename that. Let's just leave it for now. Okay, so... Our mod is... the tile count is just how many tiles this piece of graphics is going to need to be, right? At least in terms of right. So it's max, yeah. It's probably pointless if I'm honest. What I need is a modulo though. Modulo, yep, which is the width. Actually, no, I probably don't even need that, do I? Let's think about this. So we need to... Oh, no, that's right. Modulo is actually width minus 8, right? Okay, so... let's get a var tiles equals new list byte array, right? Right then. In fact, let's just do this. For x equals 0, var x equals 0, x is less than width. Okay. X plus equals 8. Okay. That's it. This is yeah. And actually it's for var y, so the y is the one we want to do on the outside. Y is less than height. And then y is plus equals 8. This is probably a terrible idea. Not sure. This is. That's not music for concentrating. Then encoding 8 by 8 but in that loop. Yeah, exactly. That's better. Got it. I want to do this actually. Divide by 8, right? And then width divided by 8 plus, right? And then let's just simplify the situation, right? Public void get 8x tiled, and then we'll have a byte array, which is data, an int which is width, and int which is height, right? And then this will get us a tile ID based on x and y, but already as an 8 by 8, right? Let's return a null on that shit, right? So int x, int y, yeah, width and height, right? So tiles dot add get 8x tile, and we'll put the x and the y in there, and the width and the height. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, and the data might help. Okay, that all matches. No, that's the image width and height, right? Because all I've got is a byte array. So this will get me an 8 by 8 tile within an image. I swear I've got this somewhere else, but just fuck it, just code it again. Var xpos equals x multiplied by 8. Okay, and then var ypos equals width is y times 8. Okay. Yeah, times by width. Okay. Var datapos equals xpos plus ypos. Right. Okay. So we know where we're supposed to be. So that is the correct location. So now, okay, for var xi equals 0. Watching this is helping so much. It's not helping me at the moment. I have no idea what I'm doing. Fuck it. Do you know what? I swear I've got this somewhere else. Find get tile. I've got it as bitmaps. Oh, no worries. Oh, yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, for fuck's sake, look at that. Jesus Christ, trying to reinvent the wheel here. Extract tiles, right, so let's just rewind to the last var something equals extract tiles, image tool. fucking hell. Extract tiles. There we go. Logo. 8x8. Okay. Oh, you fucking idiot, Ian. Oh, it's build error. Of course there's a build error. Right, let's just delete all that shit I wrote. And then build again. And yeah, we don't want that either. Fuck that. That can all fuck off. That's fine. Okay. Build? Yeah, okay. Looks easier, yeah. What have I got now? I've got a lot of bitmaps now. Look at that. Okay, and how many have I got? Exactly. Of course I show that in hexadecimal, you fucking muppet. Okay. So that's hex 78. Okay, so I've got 120 tiles. That seems excessive, but oh, Adventure Josh, thank you so much. Yeah, that was so much fun to put that together. I mean, yeah, it does include blanks. Yeah. I think that's probably fair, right? Okay, so okay, right. I know it's a little early. 120 is right for 160 by. Well, that was the image size, wasn't it? It is perfect. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap that up for now this evening, mostly because I do have other stuff that I need to be doing. But we've got a clear view of what we're gonna do next. Is this Metal Gear for Amiga still? No, the Metal Gear for Amiga was finished about 2 years ago, Josh. This is Metal Gear for the Mega Drive. And I'm finding I've done a lot of Amiga specific stuff which now needs completely rewriting for the Mega Drive. So that's why he was confused. Yeah, no worries. Right, I am going to wrap that up here, mostly because, yeah, of course I want to stop debugging. I've got a route through now. I know what we need to do. That's obviously crashed. And in fact, in case you have just joined us, let's just have a quick recap on the progress so far. Right? I can't say mods. I tell you what, as a special treat, I'll play the tune for the demo for the demo, not the tracked one. That's not finished yet. The other one's finished, right? You have to go soon too. Anyway, that's fine. Right. Come on then. Right. Let me show you where we are. If you've just joined us, Mad Pew, thank you so much for the sub. Come on then, you son of a gun. Build. Right. Build it. Right. So, any surprises stream this close to Nova? Yeah, I have cancelled streams because I've got to work on stuff before, but can I have the terminal, please? That's Amiga Gear still. What the fuck? Hang on. Open recent. Mega Gear. Thank you. And I think if I can just get the terminal up, I can just type in run. So if you have just joined us, this is where we are so far. That's running on a Mega Drive. And one of these buttons will start a game. I'm not sure which one it is. Yeah, this is the stuff I need to sort out. There we go. So we managed to hack this today. So it skips the radio part. And you just go straight in. And then we can control him. We can do punching, which is great. Oh, Rich, mate, you have nothing to worry about Nova. It's one of the loveliest, friendliest demo parties you could ever wish to go to. Bam! Look at that. So, yeah. There we go. This is where we are. Is a lot of the code the same as your prior version? Yes, Josh. Basically, I ported over about 90% of the code base over the last week. And yeah, basically all the enemies all work already. It just works. It's just the visual part of it and getting it to work. and then finding out what all the random bloody crashes are after the fact. So, but yeah. You know that really, if only you could convince your brain. Yeah, I understand it's tough for people, man. It's like, but you know, once you've been to a demo party, once you've been to one, I mean, yeah, the sky's the limit. So, oh no, not at all. Screen drawing is usually the smallest part of it. Monsters Go Boom, thanks for the follow, mate. So I am going to give you two things first before we sign off, right? First, we'll give you a sneak peek at a tune that I did for a demo that is coming this weekend. And subscribe. Thank you so much, man. I know it feels like I'm ending it a little sooner today, but yeah, I want to just crank up the tune, right? So this is an AY tune, so it's not Spectrum. It's kind of, I mean, there's a clue there, really. Adventure Joss, tune sneak, delicious. Yeah. So it's not for an Amstrad. So let's just put that out there right now. Let's just put that to bed. But it's basically the same AY setup. So anyway, this is a new tune. There we go. Oh, hang on. Oh, that is on. Yeah, lovely. There we go. That's that. So you'll see that. Thank you. I love the cough sample. Yeah. I love to add those in. It's a very specific trick that I have with the AY that I can do. Glorious. Yeah, you wait till you see the demo it's for, man. Wow. It's awesome. So yeah. DevTools. I think the only way we can sign off in terms of demos really today is to pull up the TIC80, right? There we go. And I think if I go to... Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Right. Because it's Nova this weekend, the only thing I can do is just play the Nova Nova Invite, right? We did Full Spire last week, and I know we did this last week, but we have to do the Nova Invite because we have to. So, yes. You don't really understand the intended capabilities of the TKE. The intended capabilities is to push people into, like, I think it's a fantastic idea, right? Like taking away all of the crazy stuff that you can do with a computer and just make it super simple, and then just put like a nice simple memory safe language on top that virtually anyone can use, and it's widescreen. Yeah. I still love the joke someone made last week, which is I asked for a TIC 80 for Christmas and all I got was a Pico 8. So I love. So yeah, let's pause this, and then whilst this is playing, I will find us somewhere to raid. This is Life's a Beach by Slipstream. There you go. That's Life of Beach. TIC 80. Fantastic. Thank you, Stampede. Let's get some tunes on to just sign off, and let's start that raid. You know where we're going. It's Monday night. We always go the same two places, right? On Wednesday nights, you know where we go. We go and visit the one and only, the most fantastic of streamers, our man Charlie Farr. So let's just go to, where am I? There. Hello. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks, Mad Pew, Commander Keen, Monsters Go Boom, Stampede. Really like to thank Monsters Go Boom and Eric as well for their help with suggestions on where we're going to go next. Lars 18th, Night Shift, Nivrig, Stampede, Commander Keen for the subs. Who else? Get that in there now. Monster Goes Boom for the sub, Adventure Joss for the bits, Night Shift for the bits, Commander Keen for the big sub drop, Ian Polpo for the sub, Mega Kek, SSSH for the follow, Short Best ID for the follow, Nivrik for the resub, Skynet for the resub, Night Shift for the resub, and DJ Hardrich for the follow. Much love, everyone. Let's go and raid. let's go and raid Charlie Farr, and I will see you on Monday next week for some DJing, I think. Yeah, so anyway, much love everyone, see you soon, bye bye.